Good afternoon to one and all. First of all, I warmly welcome you all to the virtual course organized by the Department of English, Mahila Mahavidyalaya, Nandanwan, Nagpur. Dear students, today we are here to attend the last lecture of the short-term virtual course. And on this occasion, we have an expert speaker, Professor Dr. Dhanraj Shetye, who is going to deliver a lecture on narration and punctuation. Before we start the session, let me introduce the resource person of the day, Dr. Dhanraj Shetye. Dr. Dhanraj Shetye is working as the principal, Yashoda Girls College, Nagpur. He has got huge experience of teaching in the field of higher education. He is the PhD supervisor, and 5 research scholars have been awarded with PhD under his able guidance and supervision. His contribution in the field of research is also noteworthy. He has published a quite number of research papers in different national and international journals. He has also delivered many academic talks on different occasions. He possesses a sound knowledge of revised framework of NAAC and also delivered many lectures on the same in different conferences and seminars. We are really fortunate enough to have such a knowledgeable person with us today on this occasion. I hope his deliberate discussion on the topic assigned to him will definitely prove to be beneficial to all of us. Once again, on behalf of the Department of English, Mahila Mahavidyalaya, Nagpur, I welcome you all, and without wasting time, I invite Dr. Dhanraj Shetye to carry out the session. Dr. Shetye, sir, over to you.
Thank you, Anil. So, I would like to congratulate Mahila Mahavidyalaya for organizing such a beautiful program, lecture series, or we can say short-term virtual course. Students, you know very well that today actual classroom teaching has become very difficult, and so we also have a problem whether we are working as teacher or as I am working as principal. We are also facing a lot of difficulties in spite of our interest of teaching you in the classroom. It has become a difficult task for us to teach you in the form of face-to-face teaching learning process. And hence, all these devices, technical devices, computer devices, we are using in order to teach you, in order to make you understand the different topics. And so the initiative taken by this college, Mahila Mahavidyalaya, is really very good initiative, and I would like to congratulate Dr. Anil Dodewar and Principal Madam Vandana Bhagdikar for organizing such a beautiful event. Friends, today the topic given to me is punctuation and narration. You are the students of third semester And in the syllabus of third semester, this punctuation and narration you have to study. Friends, you all know that punctuation is very important factor of language. No language of the world can complete without this punctuation. Unless and until there is punctuation mark, we cannot read, we fail to understand whatever we speak, because we think that we use only punctuation at the time of writing. Friends, it is very important that we should keep in our mind the punctuation marks when we speak also. Because when we are asking question, at that time we ask question in the manner in which, though we are not reading, we are not speaking about question mark, but that, what's your name? This is a question I asked. Though in my asking question, you cannot see question mark, but from the manner in which I ask you, you can understand that this is a question. So, friends, the importance of punctuation we can understand from the factor that if there is no punctuation in a sentence, it becomes difficult for us to understand that sentence, to read that sentence, and the language also remains incomplete without punctuation marks. Friends, I think your teacher must have told you that it is not now required for at this level that you should be taught this punctuation or rules of punctuation from the very beginning. But somewhere these rules of punctuation are very important, and you must possess knowledge of the punctuation. So, Anil, I wish to share my screen.
Yes, sir. Your PPT is visible.
Yeah.
There, it is written there are 4 types of sentences.
Yeah. You have to see. Okay.
It's visible.
So, friends, for making you understand the importance of punctuation, I wish to tell you that there are 4 types of sentences. And in these 4 types of sentences, you can see first is assertive sentence, second is imperative sentence, third one is interrogative sentence, and fourth one is exclamatory sentence. Here, assertive sentence makes a statement, imperative sentence makes a request or give order or command, interrogative, to which we say question, it asks a question. And there are 2 types of interrogative sentences, that is WH question and verbal question. Then exclamatory sentence. In assertive sentence, we make a statement, very plain statement we make. In imperative sentence, we make request, we give order, or we give command. What is the identity of imperative sentence? In imperative sentence, the imperative sentence starts with verb and it has full stop at the end. Give me a pen, bring me a cup of tea. These are the imperative sentences. Here, these sentences begin with verb and they end with full stop. Then interrogative sentences or questions. We know that there are WH questions in which we ask question with where, how, what, when, and in verbal questions we ask questions with verb. Is there anything to tell me? Are you there? In this way, can I help you? In this way, we compose verbal questions. Then, in exclamatory sentences, how beautiful she is, how fast he walks. In this way, we have exclamatory sentences. So, these sentences use punctuation marks in different types. In assertive sentence, it contains subject and ends with full stop. Imperative sentence, as I have already told you, it begins with verb and ends with full stop. In interrogative, WH, word or supplementary verb, and ends with question mark. And in exclamatory, there is sign of exclamation at the end. Then here I have given you some examples. Full stop, where we apply full stop at the end of sentence. Here the example is given. I wake up early in the morning, and at the end there is full stop. It shows that the sentence is finished. With abbreviations also, we use this full stop. BA, Bachelor of Arts, November, when we want to write it in short. D.A. Shetty, when I am writing my name, Dhanraj, but I want to use abbreviation. At that time, I may use D and full stop. With time and money also, we use this full stop, 6:30 a.m. or rupees 10 and 0 paisa. In this way, we use this punctuation mark. Then comma. Here, in what way we apply this comma? When we separate list or some items in list. I like reading books, listen to music, and study English. In this way, we are using comma just to separate something, to show a break in sentence. As I went to the park, all children were asking for chocolate. Here also, you see, we used this particular comma to break a sentence. And here, half a sentence is finished. Here, comma indicates that we have to stop here. We have to take a small stop. As I went to the park, all children were asking for chocolates. In this way, we can break sentence, or it is not a full stop, comma is a half stop. We have to stop there, and then we have to start another second sentence. With day and time on Monday, comma, July 21, comma, 2020. Two separate things in geographical names. His shops are in Nagpur, Bhandara. In this way, two separate things in address. Please contact Sri D.A. Shetty, Sir, Yashoda College, comma, Snehanagar, comma, Nagpur. In this way, we use comma. Again, you see question mark to ask question. When do you study? With question tag, complete it fast. Will you? When you must have learned question tag, isn't it? Don't you? In this way, we use question tag, will you? And at that time also, at the end of question tag, we use this question mark. And exclamation mark, wow, what a great day is today. Get out. I don't want to see you again. Shut up. I don't want to hear a word. In this way, whenever we express our strong feelings, strong desires, our rage, our anger, at that time, such exclamation marks are used. And in this way, This punctuation marks play a very important role in language. Again, here semicolon. It links elements of a sentence. My daughter is a teacher. My son is a doctor. See, here in what way we have used semicolon. Again, colon is also there. When we introduce a list, you have two choices. Learn this verb list or get out of the class. Here we have used colon. To show proportion, when we show proportion 5:3, at that time we use this colon. To explain your said words, that is to say, the excuse he gave was this: he had not properly understood the rules. So in this way, we use colon also. Then quotation mark, inverted commas. You must have taken knowledge about direct and indirect speech. This shows that what you have said. Sham said, comma, then inverted comma. I am a teacher in Jyotiba Madhyamik Vidyalaya. When we quote or when we use a quote by some famous person or by anybody, at that time we use this quotation mark. You can't believe in God until you believe in yourself, Swamiji. In this way, here you see single inverted comma is used. These are called quotation marks. With the name of a poem, a story, an article, an essay. Now you read The Postmaster by Tagore. So here the postmaster, the name of book, is given in inverted comma. In this way, for separating a particular quotation, particular sentence, in order to highlight a particular book, we use this single inverted comma, or whenever somebody speaks his direct statement at that time, to indicate that statement we use double inverted comma. Then apostrophe, as we say. Parth's answer is correct. He will come here tomorrow. At the time of showing some missing letters, we use this apostrophe. So I would like, at that time, I and apostrophe S and D, when there is no need that we should say I would like. Just write I, give apostrophe, and then write D. You can read it as I would like. In this way, this apostrophe is very important in punctuation. Again, hyphen. It joins words together. My 13-year-old daughter loves reading. To join compound number from 21 to 99, 21, 45, 63, 99. In this way, we use hyphen. While adding prefix, cooperative, coordinate, bell-like, in this way, if same word occurred, at that time we use prefix. If last word of a sentence is not complete, which is completed in second line, at that time also we use this hyphen. He made me, when he was going to college library, to return his geography book. We found it difficult to complete that geography word, and so when we break that word, at that time we use this hyphen. Again, friends, there is ellipsis. It shows that your talk, your words, you are continuing. Show that part of a sentence are left out. They are in continuation. So it is called ellipsis, and they show that your sentence is continued, but you have not written that sentence and it is incomplete. Again, dash is used to separate groups of words not to separate parts of words like a hyphen does. So there is difference in it. He left them all, his family, his relatives, and the traditions of long time. It is used, this dash is used to show a long pause while expressing thinking. He looked a face which he would never forget. Then, to show blanks in a sentence, I don't know Mr. who lived at. In this way, we use dash. Again, how to use brackets. Set of less important details. It is two subjects, mathematics and science, are very important for students. Here, when you have to indicate mathematics and science, at that time you use bracket. So here, friends, you can understand the different kinds of punctuation marks and their uses. Again, if you wish to understand or when you are preparing for your examination, at that time, you must understand that you have to read for the purpose of punctuation, for understanding punctuation, your two lessons. They are very important for punctuation. One is your My Lost Dollar. If you read that particular chapter in detail, you see there are so many punctuation marks. And in your examination, you are asked some punctuation marks, some punctuation sentences from that particular chapter. Another chapter, another lesson which is very important for punctuation, that is My Lost Dog. All about a dog. All about a dog. That particular chapter is also very important, and in that chapter you may find a lot of punctuation sentences and which you will be asked in the examination. Again, friends, another topic which is given to me, it is that is narration. Narration is different here. Narration means narrating a story or writing a paragraph on a given topic. Many times we see that we take the meaning of narration as direct or indirect speech. But here, narration is different. Whenever we have to narrate a story, when we have to write a story, whatever experience we have taken, whatever knowledge we have taken of a person, when we write it in a paragraph, it is called narration. So we have to think that narration is just art of writing. In examination, in what way we can narrate, we can write about the things. If you have to write a paragraph on Kapil Dev, at that time you must have complete knowledge of Kapil Dev's life. He was a cricketer. From which particular period he played cricket, how many wickets he has taken, and when you have all the knowledge of that person, then you can write paragraph on Kapil Dev. If importance of mobile phone is a topic given to you, at that time you all use mobile phones, and so you can write so many sentences. In what way the mobile phone is important, and in what way you are using that mobile phone, and how your life has become easy due to mobile phone. And just imagine, and because whenever some topics are given to you, at that time some topics are imaginative. When you have to write, if I became a Prime Minister of India, at that time it is purely imaginative. You are not a prime minister. if I became a teacher of a school, if that topic is given to you, you are actually not a teacher, but you have to imagine that if you became a teacher at that time, what will be your planning? It is imaginative, and on the basis of imagination, you have to compose that paragraph. So, what is more important in paragraph writing, whether it is imaginative, whether it is factual based on the facts, means if you are given a topic that accident I witnessed, an accident I witnessed, this is the topic given to you. At that time, if you came across some accident, at that time you will write about that accident. So it is factual based on facts, what you have already seen, where you were going and in what way that accident took place, and then how you help that particular patient or sufferers of accident. In this way, you have to write. So, friends, whether it is an imaginative story you are writing, whether it is factual story, or whether you are going to explain about some personality just like Kapil Dev, Lata Mangeshkar, or any other person, what is important in your paragraph writing, in your narration, step by step, you are putting sentences, putting your happenings is important. What to write first, because you have to develop your paragraph in a way of step by step development. What to write first, what to write secondly, what to write thirdly, in what way you are going, you have to conclude that paragraph, what to write last. These things are very important. Again, when you are writing paragraph, when you are narrating a story at that time, it is very important that you should use quotations. Friends, in because see, when you are writing a paragraph at that time, your skill of language is tested. In what way you are using language? So, if you are using quotations, if you are using as soon as, sentences of as soon as, you are using when, you are using so that, you are using whatever you are using, voice, change the voice, active voice, passive voice, when you are using some narration. Ramesh said, if there is a character Ramesh in your story, at that time you say Ramesh said, comma into inverted comma, and then write what Ramesh said. At that time, that paragraph become more uh, impressive, and it is your test that in what way you are using language in a different manner. And so, when you are writing paragraph, at that time you have to keep in mind that in what way the paragraph is to begin, and when you are writing first line, at that time it should be impressive. It should indicate that in what way you are going to write the next remaining paragraph also, because each and every line in paragraph should be important, and it should be a step by step development. Otherwise, if you are writing end of paragraph in the first line, then it will have no value, because when you are writing a story, what happened first you have to write first, what happened last you have to write last. So this particular thing you have to keep in mind while writing paragraph, and how to conclude in an impressive manner that particular paragraph is also important. And you should show your skill of writing, you should show your skill of grammar, you should show your skill of having your knowledge of sentences, knowledge of writing, skill of writing, and then that paragraph becomes very impressive. And so keep in mind, take any topic, but in what way you are writing, keep in mind that step by step development of events is very important. And whatever knowledge you are having, you just use your knowledge and choose that particular topic from the given in examination and try to write beautifully your particular paragraph, keeping in mind all the points I have told you today. So friends, I have just covered my both the topics, and I think that this knowledge is enough for you. Again, I would like to tell you one thing, that two chapters, that is My Lost Dollar and another chapter that is all about a dog. These two lessons are very important from the purpose of punctuation from the examination point of view. And again, for paragraph writing, you don't know which particular paragraph is going to ask in examination. So make a practice at your home. Write on my grandmother, my sister, my friend. You just go on writing, and then with that practice you will get confidence, and from that particular confidence you will be able to write a very beautiful paragraph. Because friends, if you want to become a writer, if you want to develop your skill of writing, you have to writing. Vasal tar vasal. If you read, then you can be saved. In the same way, if you are going to write, then you can become a very good writer. So writing makes your writing perfect. Your practice of writing make your writing perfect. This is also very important. And so go on writing, make a habit of it, and take a small topic in your day-to-day life, and you can develop your writing skill, paragraph writing, or any whatever you have to write, you can develop your writing skill also in that way. So I am very much thankful to the college to have given me this opportunity, and I think if you have any questions to ask, you may ask me.
Dear students, if you have any question, you can ask me, ask him. I am giving access to unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself and ask a question if you have any doubt. It doesn't matter which language you ask question. If you want to ask in Marathi, you can. But let the session interactive.
Sir, no doubts. Thank you, sir.
So thank you, sir. You have made a wonderful presentation on the topic assigned to you, in spite of having a lot of limitations. I know how difficult it is to teach narration and punctuation on the virtual platforms without using Blackboard. In spite of having different kind of limitations, you managed it well and delivered a wonderful presentation. Thank you, sir. Dear students, we are almost at the fag end of the course, and what is left is the formality to propose a vote of thanks. But before I propose a vote of thanks, I want you to express your overall views on the short-term course conducted by our college. What benefits you got after attending this course? I want to hear from you. It doesn't matter if you want to express your views in Marathi, you are most welcome. But please speak few words on the successful completion of the course. विद्यार्थ्यांनो, या 10 दिवसामध्ये हा कोर्स अटेंड केल्यानंतर तुम्हाला जे काही अनुभव आलेत किंवा तुमची जी काही मतं असतील ती या ठिकाणी 1 ते 1.5 मिनिटांमध्ये व्यक्त करावी अशी इच्छा या ठिकाणी व्यक्त करतोय. चला कोणीतरी बोला. तुम्हाला याच्यापासून काहीच फायदा नाही झाला का किंवा एन्जॉय केला नाही का?
तर झालं सर, एन्जॉय झाला आणि खूप फायदा झाला.
काय 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 चांगलं वाटलं याच्यामध्ये? काय उणिवा राहून गेल्या? म्हणजे आम्ही पुढे जर अशा प्रकारचा कोर्स अरेंज केला, कंडक्ट केला, तर आम्ही काय इम्प्रूव्हमेंट करायला पाहिजे याबद्दलची तुमची मतं आम्ही जाणून घेऊ इच्छितो. चांगलं बोललं तरी चालेल, वाईट बोललं तरी चालेल. जर समजा याच्यामध्ये काही उणिवा राहून गेल्या असतील, टेक्निकल सपोर्ट मध्ये काही उणिवा राहिल्या, ही गोष्ट आम्ही प्रांजळपणे ऍक्सेप्ट करतो. कारण ह्या 10 दिवसामध्ये आम्ही 3 कोर्सेस कंडक्ट केले आणि 3 कोर्सेसला मी स्वतः वेळ देऊ शकलो नाही. त्याच्यामुळे मी इतरांवरती जबाबदारी सोपवायचो, परंतु ते नवीन असल्यामुळे तांत्रिक बाबी हँडल करत असताना त्यांना काही अडचणी यायच्या. त्या बाबी जर सोडल्या तर इतर बाबींवरती आपण आपली मतं नोंदवू शकता किंवा तुम्ही तांत्रिक बाबीवरती सुद्धा स्वतःची मत नोंदवू शकता, जेणेकरून आम्ही पुढल्या वेळेला ह्या सर्व चुका टाळू शकू. तर तुमच्यापैकी एक दोन विद्यार्थी तरी तुमच्यापैकी एक दोन विद्यार्थी तरी 1-1.5 मिनिट बोलतील अशी मी आशा व्यक्त करतो. हा बोल बेटा.
आमच्या कॉलेजमध्ये असेच ऑनलाईन लेक्चर होत होते. तर आमच्या सरांनी ही लिंक मला शेअर केली आणि सगळ्यांना सांगायला सांगितलं.
बरं.
तर जसं सर शिकवत होते त्याच्यापेक्षा पण याच्यामध्ये जास्त फायदा झाला आणि सगळ्यांपैकी आपल्या कॉलेजपेक्षा ते दुसऱ्या कॉलेजमधून किंवा अदर इकडून वेगळं काहीतरी आणखी शिकायला भेटते, पद्धत वेगळी वेगळी शिकायची, हे सगळं माहित पडलं.
व्हेरी गुड.
Good afternoon to all. I am Dhanashri Vanjari from Samartha College, Lakni. Sir, मतलब
Yes बेटा, you can speak in Hindi as well.
सर एक्सपीरियंस तो बहुत अच्छा था, नॉलेज भी मिला और सर और कुछ नहीं. थैंक यू.
क्लास वाजता 5 आता इथं मी क्लास करून ऍप्लिकेशन करून.
Anyone else wants to share his or her
थैंक यू सर सो मच. हमारे कॉलेज में सब ऐसे सिखाते नहीं, बट लेकिन मैं बिंजानी कॉलेज से हूँ सर. हमारे कॉलेज में कोई भी लड़की नहीं है और मैं ही पढ़ रही हूँ इसको लेक्चर को.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड.
सर
कैसा लगा लेक्चर?
माझ्या कॉलेजचं पण या लेक्चर मध्ये कोणीच नव्हतं, मी एकटेच होते.
सर आई इंटरेस्ट दिस लेक्चर.
ओके.
सर मुझे बहुत कुछ अच्छा लगा ये लेक्चर से सीखने के लिए और बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला इस लेक्चर से मुझे.
एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से आपको इसकी मदद होगी?
यस सर.
और इसमें हम लोगों ने अलग अलग टॉपिक के लिए अलग अलग लोगों को इनवाइट किया था.
यस सर.
तो वेराइटी ऑफ एक्सपीरियंसेस, वेराइटी ऑफ टीचिंग मेंटेन करने की हम कोशिश करी थी. क्या वो आपको पसंद आई?
यस सर, सबने अच्छे से पढ़ाया.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. और ऑनलाइन टीचिंग में, ऑनलाइन वर्चुअल क्लासेस में टेक्नोलॉजी को लेकर कुछ लिमिटेशंस रहती है, उसको ओवरकम करने की हमने पूरी कोशिश करी. पर कुछ चीजें रह गई, उसको अगर बाजू में रख दिया जाए तो इसका आपको फायदा हुआ होगा, ऐसी हम अपेक्षा करते हैं.
हाँ सर, आपने बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाया है.
थैंक यू, थैंक यू.
Thank you so much, sir.
Anyone else want to share his or her views?
कुठं आणतात तिथं ठेवतो, घेऊन जा. घोडोशी घेऊन जा म्हणलं तर घोडोशी नाही नेली.
Hi, good morning to all. Sorry, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
म्हणजे खूप इंटरेस्टिंग होता हा प्रोग्राम, मला खूप आवडला आहे. असे आशा करते की नेक्स्ट टाइम पण होईल म्हणून.
नेक्स्ट टाइम झालं तर आम्ही नक्कीच तुम्हाला कळवू, व्हॉट्सअपच्या माध्यमातून संपर्कात राहू आणि आमचं महाविद्यालय वेगवेगळ्या टीचिंग ऍक्टिव्हिटीज कंडक्ट करतच राहील, करतं इनफॅक्ट. आणि जेव्हा केव्हा अशा प्रकारच्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीज करेल तेव्हा आम्ही तुमच्याशी संपर्क साधू आणि तुम्हाला सुद्धा याचा फायदा होईल अशा प्रकारची व्यवस्था आपण या ठिकाणी करू.
ओके सर.
तर मी महिला महाविद्यालय मधूनच आहे.
व्हेरी गुड. सो नाईस ऑफ यू. So please mute yourself and stay with us for more 2-3 minutes, because Dr. Dhanraj Shete, who is the resource person of today's session, is going to express his views on the successful conduction of short-term course for the students of BA third semester. Sir, I request you to speak few words on this occasion.
Friends, today, this is the last lecture organized today, and from today, it is the concluding session of these virtual classes organized by Mahila Mahavidyalaya Nandangaon Nagpur, and the initiative for this short-term course was taken by Dr. Anil Todewar and Principal Madam Vandana Bhagdikar. Friends, today, from whatever situation we are going, it is very tough situation. You see that due to some rules of the government, in spite of our interest, we find it difficult to manage our classes. And it is dangerous for our health also due to the outbreak of coronavirus. And in such a situation, such classes, organizing such classes, introducing such classes for students and giving them a variety is a very good initiative taken by Mahila Mahavidyalaya. Friends, as you have given your feedback, it was a very good feedback that whatever you didn't get in your college, if these virtual classes provided you all that, then it indicates the successful organization of this program, and the entire credit goes to Mahila Mahavidyalaya for organizing such a beautiful event. Friends, you know that today, due to the outbreak of coronavirus, our system of teaching is disturbed, system of learning is disturbed, but the system of evaluation is very much disturbed. Why I am saying this particular fact? Friends, when you have to write descriptive answers, today we have to compose paper in an objective manner. We find it difficult to take examination by asking you descriptive questions also. Then how we can assess your skills? It is a great question mark before us also. So friends, evaluation is very much disturbed due to this particular coronavirus. Friends, but evaluation is not important. Teaching and learning is important, and what is more important for the students, it is learning. And by way of these virtual classes, you could learn a lot. You have got a very beautiful knowledge. You have got to listen the lectures of different teachers from different background, from different schools and different colleges. And due to this particular variety of knowledge, your confidence you could develop and your knowledge is also developed. And so, what is more important when this particular Mahila Mahavidyalaya has organized such a beautiful program? What was the purpose of that program? That students should get benefited by that course. And when you have given such a beautiful feedback from your part. At that time, college has and very beautifully it would be judged from the feedback you have given. So I once again wish to congratulate Dr. Anil Dodewar and principal of Mahila Mahavidyalaya management also to have given such a beautiful opportunity not only to the students of Mahila Mahavidyalaya but also to other colleges also, in which the students have taken part and they have taken benefit of this short-term virtual course. Friends, some of the students from my college also participated in this particular program, and when I took feedback from them, they said, sir, this is very beautifully organized program, and they are also benefited from that course. Technical difficulties and difficulties of network we always face in online courses, and so this is not it doesn't matter. But in what way the course is organized, and beautiful organization of the course, beautiful lectures, beautiful teaching, and beautiful atmosphere you have got through this course, and your confidence of getting knowledge again developed. It is the success of the course which is reflected in your feedback. So once again, I congratulate the college and the efforts taken by Dr. Anil Dodewar being the coordinator of the course. And with this remark, I just finished my concluding remark. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your words of appreciation and motivation. You always extend support whenever I decide something to conduct or organize. And thanks for your overwhelming support every time. Dear students, before I wind up, let me speak few words about the feedback. The feedback link has already been shared in your WhatsApp groups. By clicking on that link, you fill the feedback, and after submitting the feedback form successfully, you will automatically get e-certificate on your registered email. विद्यार्थ्यांनो, मी तुम्हाला फीडबॅकची लिंक व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुप वरती शेअर केलेली आहे, पाठवलेली आहे. व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुप वरती ती लिंक, त्या लिंक वरती क्लिक केल्यानंतर तुम्हाला 5 प्रश्न येतील. त्या 5 प्रश्नांची उत्तरं देऊन तो फॉर्म सबमिट केला की तुम्हाला प्रमाणपत्र तुमच्या रजिस्टर्ड मेल आयडी वरती आपोआपच मिळेल. बरेचदा काय होतं, आपल्या कोर्समध्ये जास्त विद्यार्थी असल्यामुळे कधी कधी सबमिट केल्यानंतर त्याच दिवशी मिळण्याऐवजी दुसऱ्या दिवशी मिळतं. सबमिट केल्यानंतर सर्टिफिकेट मिळालं नाही म्हणून काळजी करण्याची आवश्यकता नाही. दुसऱ्या दिवशी ते आपोआपच तुमच्या रजिस्टर्ड मेल आयडी वर येईल आहे. परंतु एखाद्या विद्यार्थ्याला जर मिळालं नाही तर ते माझ्याशी संपर्क साधू शकतील. मी त्यांना मॅन्युअल पाठवून देण्याची व्यवस्था करेल. परंतु फीडबॅक फॉर्म सबमिट करणं अनिवार्य आहे. फीडबॅक फॉर्म सबमिट केल्यानंतर तुम्हाला तुमचं प्रमाणपत्र तुमच्या रजिस्टर्ड ईमेल आयडी वरती मिळेल. तर असो, my dear students, on behalf of the Department of English, Mahila Mahavidyalaya Nandanwar, Nagpur, I once again record my deep sense of appreciation and gratitude to all the students from different colleges who have extended the overwhelming response to this course. Without your presence, we could not conduct this activity successfully. So once again, I thank you. I appreciate your overwhelming response, and I also thank Dr. Dhanraj Shete sir for accepting our invitation and delivering a lecture on the topic of punctuation and narration. Thank you friends, thank you everyone. With this, I hereby declare that the online course is over. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.